Welcome to Gridiron Live, sponsored by Superstop, the show where we bring you exclusive interviews with your Seymour Panthers and not coaches tonight. We're John Boy and Billy, and thank you for tuning in. Who we got tonight, John?
I don't know any of these guys.
We got Hagen Anderson over on our right.
Yep.
And Garrett Smart on our left.
1 for 1.
Yeah. 2 yards.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Are y'all going to speak tonight? Because we don't have Coach Lloyd, and Coach Lloyd, that dude knows how to eat up time.
Yeah, he does.
He can eat pizza, too. He can do both at the same time. So,
And look good doing it, he says.
He's good at multitasking.
let's see, we got to have 20 minutes out of each group. We got 6 of us here. So, yeah, 20 minutes. Can we do that?
We can.
You want to start it off
What are we starting with?
with the show?
Well, I done started.
So, where we at here?
Oh, don't look at this.
Is that last week's?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, hey, we'll start off over here with Garrett. Welcome, Garrett. Before the show, we were talking about sacks.
Yes, sir.
You're sitting on 4 this year?
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
got 4 sacks.
And you're leading the team?
Yes, sir. I'm leading the team and second in district.
So, you're a senior?
Yes, sir.
You've been here already once, right, on the show?
No, sir. This
You
is my
haven't?
first time.
You've been here, though.
once, yes.
I remember you.
Oh, you get to speak
that
questions.
guy's pretty good at eating up time. He can
Yeah,
talk.
he can talk.
He
Yeah.
does a good job talking, yeah. Yeah, so he might want to do the commercial night for the Super Stop or something.
I'll give it a go.
Give it a go, won't you? Yeah. So,
Don't
tell
forget
us
about the clean bathrooms.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Haskell. I mean, we expected more than what we got, I think, but tell us a little bit about it.
Well, the thing about Haskell is they have a really good line, but no skill position players. And I think the reason we won that game is because Braden Lloyd had a really smart football game.
You threw your name
2 times. In
twice in Braden Lloyd's comment there. Are you running for politics or something? I mean, you a politician or you running for class president? Or?
No.
Oh, you did a good job there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I think Braden just really helped put the team on his back, making smart plays with the football, scrambling when he needed to, because that Haskell O-line tore us apart a little bit in the middle, and they brought it. They were big, they were physical, but they could not keep up with our spread offense, and David, Brayson, and I believe Colton tore them all up. It was really impressive to see them whoop up on their skill position players.
Well, you talk about Braden. I'll go ahead and throw it out there. He had 443 yards passing. He was 29 for 43, 5 TDs. And, you mentioned those TDs. He had 2 to Charo, 2 to Weldon, 1 to Hagen. Well, that would be 6. Somebody must have rushed for 1. Did you rush for a touchdown? Did you catch 2? Oh, that's the little brother, isn't it? Colton Magoo had 1. We talked about Colton before the show. That's kind of impressive. What'd you think about that?
I was like, oh my gosh, this kid is fast. Why hasn't he been doing this all year?
He's going to be on the sprint relay team now after that. He needs to be, doesn't he?
It was pretty impressive.
But he takes those pads off, he may not be fast.
Well, I don't know. He's a load of muscle. There ain't no fat on him. He's just muscle and go.
I can't believe he's not here. After that run, he should be here talking to us.
He ain't much of a talker.
I was more impressed with Leighton catching up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Leighton went down there to block, and
I mean, Leighton passed 2 or 3 Haskell guys going towards catching up with him.
Yeah, Leighton can fly too.
Yeah, that was like, golly.
that's 2 sprint relayers.
That's right.
So, yeah, we'll be good. So, well, let's bounce forward. Got a big one this weekend.
Yep.
For our Friday night. Probably, of course, the biggest of the year. Who cares whether it's district or not? It's a game you got to take care of business, right? Tell us a little bit about your thoughts.
We're both undefeated in district, and it's a primetime game. We have to bring our absolute best. I think if we bring our best, we can beat them, as long as everyone executes their jobs, as the receivers catch the ball, the linemen get their blocking assignments, and the running backs hold on to the football. I think we can beat these guys. Their line is not as strong as they've been in the past couple of years, and I think the battle's going to be won on O-line and D-line. If I can do my job, and Marcus, Sully, Kyson, and Nathan, we all do our job, I think we win tonight, or Friday night.
So are we going to see a lot of throwing the ball from them?
Yeah, I think they have a lot of QB runs, QB scrambles, but the whole offense really relies on that quarterback and his throwing and his running. So,
And he's a freshman.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, faced 2 freshmen, so back to back.
Because last week's.
I thought the Haskell freshman quarterback, he's a good kid. Don't get me wrong, but I thought when he was running that read option, he held it. I think he should have handed it off multiple times.
He was
because them guys were big too. Y'all had a hard time bringing them down.
he was getting shot a little bit though. You could tell he was hurting, especially at first half.
Yeah.
The second half, you could tell him something went wrong with his back. But
Yeah, that 15 and 34, they were both hosses.
Yeah, they were.
They were big old boys.
They were dragging kids.
yes,
Yeah, between that 200 plus 200 line, golly, they were big.
they were.
That number 60 was a hoss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were huge.
So defensively wise, you think we'll see anything different? You think Coach Lloyd will put anything on, maybe shadowing the quarterback, or is he not that?
No comment.
There you go. That's what you're supposed to say. But it doesn't matter either way. We're still going to kick their tails.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, you still got to go out and play the ball game. And
Exactly.
Which they're gonna come out with a lot of new stuff. They're gonna have. This is 4 district.
Right.
It don't matter if we win this game and lose the next game. We still won district. So it's this game that matters.
Yes.
You know,
Every game matters, but this is the one that we want to win.
Well, Coach
Right.
Lloyd sat right here last week and said Haskell runs the ball. They run the ball, run the ball. Bullhorn, they threw the ball a bunch.
At first, they did.
Yeah, no, they did.
Yeah. They had a bunch of fast screens and rollouts and made me mad. I couldn't get my sacks.
They expected. We came out in a run defense, wanting to stop the
Yes,
run,
yes.
and their coaches did a good job of recognizing that and switching to fast screens, which didn't matter in the end because we ended up
Figuring
picking
it
it
out.
up really quickly.
Right. Well, they drove down and scored.
The
on
first-
opening
first
drive,
drive,
yeah.
yeah.
And so it took a series for y'all to
They
adjust.
had a
to it.
fluke play.
Part of that.
We got mixed up in coverage. They had a fluke play.
Yeah, that 20-yard pass or whatever.
If they didn't have that, then they would have punted 3 and out, and I don't think
Yeah.
they would have scored the rest of the game. They had a little bit
Well,
of.
I'd say part of that is I think when we came out a little flat.
We did.
We weren't emotionally ready, and then they scored on us, and it was like, oh crap, they can play football. We better get ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, the one at the end was trash touchdown anyway. It didn't-
Right.
I mean, it just doesn't mean much. But so how do you feel about the Windthorst game?
Well, they have a lot of key players. They have a bunch of tall receivers. They throw them up, a lot of verticals, a lot of quick throws. What you got to do with a freshman quarterback, you want to get the ball out of his hands, or you want to give him a lot of time to throw. You don't want to give him complicated reads. But really, if we shut down 7, which is Teakle, he's a senior. Barron, 5. They're 2 big receivers and their quarterback. Then we'll got them.
So they're made up of 3 guys, pretty much. I know they have other guys.
They have other guys,
but
but
3
those
guys
are
that
their
are-
3 main guys. Yeah, they are
Right.
and they're good, but
Defensively, do they come up and hit you or not?
they're not
Nothing
scared of
impressive.
contact.
They're
no.
not scared of contact.
No.
They're not huge, but they're Windthorst football. They
Yeah.
know how to play football.
Yeah, they're gonna know how to play football, and they're gonna be well coached because that's a
Yes.
well coached team. But our
Yes.
coaches are the best in the state, so
Yeah.
we're gonna come out with a better game plan, and we're gonna whoop their butt.
I'd rather have Coach Lloyd than Bill Belichick.
Well, everybody, within 100 miles of Archer City and Windthorst knows what happened last Friday with the accident of the young lady there from Windthorst. So, you saw Windthorst and Archer City play last week to a 1-point ball game. It feels like probably a lot of emotions in that game,
Yes.
both sides.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, to me, I would have a hard time reading that.
You can't
Right.
judge it off that because that was a tragedy.
And now they have
It
to.
shouldn't have happened.
And now Windthorst
Right.
has to come back Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I just read it a little while ago. They're having the funeral on Wednesday. So going to be a lot of emotions still for the
Right.
Windthorst
Yeah.
kids of Friday night. So
Well, I have noticed this pattern is that Archer played Electra. That was a 1-point game. Then we go and beat Electra by 40. Then Archer plays Haskell. That was a 1-point game. We go beat Haskell by 40. Then Archer plays Windthorst. That was a 1-point game. Now do we go
I
beat
never thought
Windthorst by
about that.
40?
Well, according to John, y'all got to score over 40.
Yeah.
It just ain't a Panther
pretty
football
smart,
team
smart.
if you're not scoring.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart.
I mean, we're 40-point a game team. I mean, We're averaging over 40, so I mean,
Well,
and I think we will.
Right.
Braden's a good enough quarterback. Braden's gonna get it done.
Right.
Like we had a ton of drops against Haskell, and he still got it done. Someone would drop it, and he'd come out there next play and make a big play. He was really good at extending plays. That guy would come up the middle, and he'd roll out and take so much time and finally find somebody.
Yes.
It was just unbelievable.
The dude looks
he was
like
he was throwing on the run good.
the dude looks like he's never frustrated.
Right.
He looks like he's real. Just
His mental state is really good right now. He does not get rattled.
He's calm all the way through until at the end, and he talks some trash. But
I know Coach Lord and Coach what's his name? The offensive court, Williamson. They're not going to listen to me, but I personally think he's great outside the pocket. He can throw the ball on the run.
Right.
I mean, he is. I mean, when he breaks that pocket, I think he's dangerous. I sometimes think he might ought to run. You know, it's okay to tuck it and get that 2, 3, 4, 5 yards, but that boy can throw the ball on the run.
Yeah, but he's a stud, and we
Right.
kind of got to protect our stud.
Gotta protect him.
Yeah, you know.
I gotta usually as a tackle, I try to protect that edge so we can have that option to roll out. And whenever he rolls out, it buys him extra time, whether we get more pressure from the inside or the outside.
I think there were about 3 times this past Friday night that he threw it in the stands, and I was proud of him. You know, he's still growing. You know,
Right.
he's a senior in high school, but I mean, he's
He's
still
a junior.
growing. Junior, that's right. He's
yeah.
a junior. So you know, he's still growing, and he's learning. We saw it several times. Once he threw it into the band almost on the Seymour side.
Yeah,
Right.
So
you know, and I think at the first season he's always trying to look downfield to find somebody open or do something with it. So he either gets sacked or you know.
Yeah,
but I was
Yes.
proud of him. He's gotten a lot better at getting rid of the ball because it's better to get rid of it and face another down than try to
Right.
lose
Exactly.
yardage or something.
He's got
have a turnover.
At, finding the little routes, finding the 10-yard routes, finding the 15-yard routes, not hitting the 45-yard routes every time, which they're good to hit, but you always got to hit those 15, 10, 5.
Well, most of y'all are real good at yards after catch.
Yeah, especially David.
David, oh gosh, yeah, he's got. I ain't no telling how many yak yards he has.
he just doesn't look fast, but he's so quick. God, he turns and he's upfield.
He's got agility.
I love
Yes.
seeing him back there returning punts. Oh my gosh.
We talking about Braden. They said somebody came in the store today and told me that they were listening to KVRP, and I guess the announcer was the guy that was over for Haskell said that's probably one of the. He's called a lot of games. What's his name? That guy on KVRP.
The one I was talking to is Carl.
I don't know if they were talking to him maybe
Probably, yeah.
on the phone or something, and he told them that Braden's probably the top 5 quarterback he's seen in this area, best quarterback he's ever seen.
Yeah.
He's really impressed with him.
Best one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just like we was at lecture when we went downstairs to go do something, and the guy from lecture says, "Man, golly, that quarterback's good. I didn't know y'all was that good."
He's accurate. Really.
At the first of the game, which I've told him this, he tells me the same thing. He's got so much adrenaline, he tends to overthrows balls or gets too high with them.
Yeah.
But after that first drive or that second side series, he's calmed down. He's hitting them perfect.
Well, he throws up for every game, I think.
Yeah.
I know he almost threw up on me last game. He was right next to me.
It's like a Seymour tradition
Yeah.
for our quarterback to throw up before the game.
Yeah.
Well, he just throws a catchable ball. You're like, what does that mean? But I mean, some quarterbacks, lead you too much or too high or this or that. I mean, he's going to put the ball on your numbers.
Right.
Yeah,
every time.
he's good at finding you, and he's really good at knowing what you're thinking. Like I said, for example, Brayson, when we run our mesh, he likes to turn it up quite a bit. And Braden, I don't think I've ever seen him make a mistake and throw it out there where he sometimes should be. He's always like seeing the body language, and he knows where Brayson's going to be.
Yeah.
And it works out.
Hi.
5 minutes, we got to switch.
5 minutes, we could go home.
Oh, we need to do speed questions.
Boys are eating
then.
all the pizza. It's not fair.
We need to do speed
Who's our
questions
sponsor?
for. Jack.
Let's let him do his commercial.
Oh,
right quick,
we
and then
got to
we'll
do your
the
Super
speed-
Talk commercial.
Speed questions. So
If you need some gas, if you need some food, and if you need some drink, make sure you go down to the Super Stop. And they got the cleanest bathrooms. It's the best place to take a crap in Seymour, America.
It really is.
well as What's Belcher?
Nate.
Nate said it's the only other place
It's
other than
besides his
home that I
house.
can poop. So that's our commercial right there, Superstop.
All right, Garrett, we're going to do speed questions for you.
All right.
All right, full name,
William Garrett Smart,
school classification,
senior.
favorite class and teacher.
Lunch, myself.
There you go. Favorite food.
Pizza.
Hey, we got some for you. Favorite college team.
That's a tough one. I really like most teams that play in Texas and Oklahoma. But since Oklahoma beat Texas this year, I'm going to have to go Oklahoma.
Boo. Okay. Favorite pro team, any sport.
Cowboys all the way.
Heck yeah.
What about the Rangers right now?
I'm pretty...
Baseball fan?
I'm not really a baseball fan, but when I do watch baseball, it's the Rangers.
So you're supporting them tonight?
Yes.
So you can pull it off?
Coach Selman, the Rangers are going to beat the Astros tonight.
All right. Football, basketball, baseball, track. What sport?
Football.
Football.
Love it.
Favorite music.
Anything that sounds good, really. I listen to all types of music.
Okay. Favorite vehicle brand.
Well, the only thing I've ever driven is Ford, so I guess Ford.
Ford. Okay. Strangest thing you've ever eaten.
One of your teammates has ate crickets. So
Fish. I hate fish.
you don't like fish?
No.
Oh, we'll ask that in a minute.
What? What'd you want to be when you grow up? When you was little, what'd you want to be?
When I was little,
Yeah.
NFL player.
If you were the ruler of the world, who is your top advisor?
Donald Trump. Figure out get the economy working again.
Well, we know the answer to this one. What food you do most not like, and that's going to be fish, I guess.
Yeah.
Pineapples on pizza?
No. You don't put fruit on pizza.
Good answer. What food represents Texas?
Steak.
If you were famous, what would be your stage name?
Will Smart.
Will Smart.
Instead of Will Smith.
There you go. If you had a movie about you, who would play you?
Most jacked guy they could possibly find.
Let me think. Dwayne
Dwayne The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
One item you can't live without, and don't say your phone.
Food.
Good. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Do you ever get in trouble at school, and what for?
Sometimes for being.
Okay.
Your name's Smart.
I'm smart, but sometimes I act.
My last name made me smart, but I act silly. If you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be?
Lots of money. Family being taken care of for the rest of my life. And Dallas Cowboys win a Super Bowl.
Wow, you're thinking out for everybody there. All right.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
Do you believe in them?
No.
Steak, seafood, or pasta?
Pasta's pretty good, but so is steak. I'm going to go steak.
If you had a superpower, what would you want?
Super speed, I think.
Like Magoo?
Yeah.
Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper. What's your favorite drink?
Dr. Pepper.
Favorite high school mascot?
Panthers.
Who's going to be the 2023 2A2 Region 2 District 7 champs?
Panthers.
Heck yeah.
After this
All
week.
right.
Yeah.
After this week.
Tell him what David asked.
David says, who's in that district?
Gotta love
He
David.
said, I'm just kidding, Panthers. All right, guys.
Are we good on time? Running good?
Cruise on over to Superstop, conveniently located at the corner of California and Maine. It's your friendly neighborhood stop for all your needs. Fuel up with gas, grab a cold beer, ice, your favorite fountain drink, and a snacks galore. Jeff, Michelle, and the gang are here to serve you with a smile. But that's not all. Superstop is more than just a convenience store. We take pride in supporting our local community. So whether it's a quick pick-me-up, supplies on the go, or simply a warm greeting, Superstop has it all. Swing by today and experience the difference.
Oh, we're back. Thanks again for Superstop for sponsoring our show.
It's the best place to poop.
Yep, cleanest bathrooms in town. Better than your own home, or well, just second place, but second best place. Yeah. All right, well, guys, thank y'all for being here. We got Christian Shelton on our right.
Yes, sir.
And then we got a JV guy with us tonight, and we're going to have a few more. Ryder Wilden on our left. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you for having us.
How's that pizza? Good. Christian, welcome.
Hello there, John.
So you're a senior.
Yes, sir.
Have you been on the show before in the past?
I have one time.
One other time?
Yes.
I was wondering if
This
you...
year?
No, in the
Last year.
past.
Last
yeah.
year. I was fixing I thought it was last year.
Yes, sir.
I know it. We've had a lot of kids, but we haven't really had many duplicates, other than Hagen, I think.
Hagen.
That's pretty much about all, isn't it?
I think Brayson came twice, didn't he?
So,
But other than that, no, we've had a pretty good turnout.
so tell us, Christian, a little about maybe how your season's been going, and then elaborate on the Haskell game a little bit.
Right now, I couldn't ask for a better season so far. Making the transition from going from a secondary guy to a linebacker. It was a pretty fun transition. And then the game Friday was it was a tough game, but we came out with a game plan. We stuck to it. That first drive wasn't how we wanted to go, but stuck through it and went through a little bit of adversity and came out with a win.
You're talking about transitioning from the secondary to a linebacker. Tell the listeners and the people out there watching a little bit about, in the secondary it was 3 steps and you had to read and this and that. What are you looking at that linebacker position?
As a linebacker, you're keyed in on either the guard or maybe a running back.
The halfback linebacker,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and then they'll tell you whether the play's going away from you or if it's coming to you. So your first read steps are, if they're pulling or if they're down blocking. So read steps are always important for a linebacker. That way you can make sure that you're starting off in the right direction.
So you play an outside backer.
Yes, a little bit. Yes.
So if the ball goes away from you, if it's a run away, are you staying at home watching for reverse, or is your job to cut across the field? What are you
So
following, or?
for the first part of it, it's we call it flow away stay. So you want to stay there for a little bit, make sure that there's no cutback lanes, no reverse, anything crazy, and then you can flow towards the play as it continues on.
So if in pass, are you covering a zone, or are you covering a man-to-man? Different calls, or what exactly in pass?
There's some different calls, but for the most part, it's just drop back into the zone, just kind of fill the space. That way the quarterback can't see where he's throwing.
Gotcha.
And this week we got to watch that quarterback because he's going to take off running. So.
Yes, sir. You give him time, he's gonna hit his receivers, and then if you don't contain him, he's gonna run all over you.
We're hoping that D-line rushes him so much he's got to run around anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, to me, that's what I wanted to say. I think that's our goal is to to do that.
Yeah.
We don't
get under skin.
We don't send the backers a lot. Is that a Coach Lloyd thing, or because I think y'all did it once.
They did
Friday night once or twice, and the quarterback was just like, "Oh my God!" He didn't know what to do.
Yeah, like y'all sent the house one play.
Yeah, we did. See, it's not often that we do it, but when we do it, like you said, we bring kind of everyone. I think it just takes into effect the game plan that we have put in, and just what Coach Lloyd wants to do at that moment.
So I think what y'all send 7? I think we sent 7.
I'm a live or die by the blitz guy.
That's why we're not coaching, I guess.
When me and John used to coach the Pee-wees and midgets, I'd send everybody. John said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Man, we're gonna live or die by the blitz."
We're sending them. So we jump forward Windthorst Trojans. Tell us your thoughts on Friday night.
It's gonna be a tough ball game. A lot tougher than what Haskell was. A lot tougher than what Archer City was. And this one's been marked on our calendars all year. So it's the biggest game for us right now.
Well, I feel like with us being ranked in the state doesn't mean a lot to me, other than the fact that
You
you
never
are
moved up a spot.
Other than the fact you are, we're receiving respect. We're getting noticed, which is good. Teams, y'all have an X on y'all's back, so teams are wanting to play y'all. They're wanting to knock y'all off. So you have to be like. A lot of people don't like the Dallas Cowboys, but they're America's team, and they have to be ready every Sunday. And with y'all being the ranked team in the district, you can't have an off game.
No, there's not a lot of room for error. So that's why we got to make sure that when we do have a few plays or plays off, that we got to get right back on track, or else it's just going to ruin everything for that game.
Talk a little bit about Braden. He's
something else. He's a great quarterback. I think he's leading. I think 2A, or not leading. He's one
right
of the
there
leaders.
in the top three.
Yeah. In passing yards, and total purpose yards.
Everything, efficiency, his rating, his quarterback, his touchdowns, everything.
Yeah, he's right there at the top, and he's a heck of a quarterback. I'm glad he's on our team and not someone else's.
Well, now who do we have to my left over here? I have Ryder Wilden.
Yes, sir.
Junior varsity. How you doing, Ryder?
Doing good. How are you?
But we'll come back to you, and feel free to speak up anytime. With you being a senior, we can pick on the JV boys here a little bit. So, Ryder, what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman.
Yes, sir.
So, how does it feel being involved in the success? I know you're not getting to play on Friday night. You're playing on Thursday night, but you practice with them. Y'all guys are probably, I'm not going to say more important, but as important as the guys playing on Friday night, because you are preparing these guys. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's good to be around in the atmosphere on a good team like that. I get better by going against Garrett every day. I help him get better too.
Well, y'all guys are going to be stepping in there,
right? Yeah,
in their spots next year. So, y'all, everything that you improve on this year is going to make you that much better next year, and plus you're helping those guys improve.
Right.
You got a question, Billy, or a thought? I'm going to keep going, but
It's
big shoes to fill next year.
Yeah, big shoes to fill.
We
lose all 5 of y'all, isn't that right? Yes. Wow.
So you're Wilden. So what's your relation to these little Wildens? Because you're big. You got these. We got these other Wildens here.
He wants to know where you came from.
Yeah, where'd you come? What's the deal? What's the relation? Are you?
Jordan, my dad, and Jacob.
So y'all are cousins.
Yes, sir.
You're big.
Thank you.
Ruben, you're okay. So
Logan Wilden, Ryder Wilden, Isaac
Yeah.
Jacob.
No, you forgot Jacob.
Jacob, how old's Jacob?
He's 19, I think.
Yeah.
So y'all are all different.
He's probably
sizes?
older than that.
19 or 20.
Oh, Jacob. I remember Jacob. Yeah. Jacob went off with the church, didn't he? He's doing some mission work.
He just got back.
He just got.
Oh,
back.
he's back.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Yeah, he watches our show. He comments on it.
So, how does it feel? And you don't have to give me the details. Being a freshman, these guys are juniors and seniors. You're in the locker room with them. Do you feel comfortable with them? Is there like a pressure? Do you feel like you fit in with them? Is there, or the seniors? And
No,
is there,
none of that at all. They're all real
everybody
nice.
gets along real well from the
yes.
freshmen to the
Yes.
seniors?
Yes, sir. Everyone gets along.
And that's the right answer no matter what.
Yes, sir.
So, because he's, Smart's still sitting there thinking, I'm going to get him if he says it.
Smart don't want to do that to me.
He don't want to do that to you, but no.
Smart's scared of me.
Smart might want to come back over here and talk some more. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So, y'all will play here Thursday night?
Yes,
against
sir.
Windthorst?
Yes, sir.
You excited about that?
Yes, sir.
how do we normally play on J? I mean, JV wise, we struggle with them. I mean, their JV's always tough, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Every year, also.
They always got a talented JV.
I mean, they're like us. They're normally talented from freshmen through seniors. Mm-hmm. Good deal. How are we standing on time? We got lots of time.
We got 9 minutes left in this one.
You want to do speed questions with him, and I'll think of some more while you're doing speed questions. Some more to talk about.
I can. Oh, Christian. We're going to do speed questions.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
All right. Full name.
Christian Reed Shelton.
School classification.
Senior.
Favorite class and teacher.
It's a tough one. I'd go with Miss Lofton. So, English.
That's a first, yeah. Favorite food.
Pasta.
Favorite college team.
TCU.
Favorite pro team, any sport.
Seattle Seahawks. And the Astros, of course. Can't forget about the Astros.
We're done. That got silent, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
You said Astros, it got silent in there.
Football, basketball, baseball, track, what sport?
Like favorite or the one I prefer?
What you prefer?
Probably baseball.
Baseball. Favorite music.
Just country.
Favorite vehicle brand.
Chevy.
Strangest thing you've ever eaten.
An oyster.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
For the longest time, I wanted to be a police officer.
Police officer?
Yes.
If you were a ruler of the world, who is your top advisor?
Probably my mom.
That's interesting. Good job. What food do you most not like?
I hate vegetables.
Hate vegetables. Mm-hmm. Pineapples on. When you get married, you're gonna like vegetables.
Can't do it.
Because your wife will say, you got to eat these vegetables for these children so they see their dad do it. You got to do it.
I'll feed it to the dog under the table.
And you're like going, oh, gosh. So pineapples on pizza.
No.
What food represents Texas?
Steak.
If you were famous, what would be your stage name?
Shelly. That's what everyone calls me.
Shelley. If you had a movie about you, who would play you?
Oh, I don't even know. Probably myself, because I do acting.
You want to just play yourself?
Yep.
One item you can't live without, and don't say your phone.
I'm already living without that. But
Are you in trouble?
We don't talk about that. I don't know. Probably my friends.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Do you ever get in trouble at school, and what for?
Probably just talking.
If you're granted 3 wishes, what would they be?
Have my phone back. I guess make smart decisions and just, live my life to the fullest.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
I have not.
Do you believe in them? I didn't know if you was going to ask that.
It's iffy. I'm on the borderline there.
Okay. Steak, seafood, or pasta?
Pasta.
If you had a superpower, what would you want?
Invisibility.
Visibility. Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper. What's your favorite drink?
It's actually sweet tea.
Sweet tea. That's a good one. Favorite high school mascot?
Panthers.
Who's going to be the 2023 2A2 Region 2 District 7 champs?
Your Seymour
He
Panthers.
said that fast,
yeah.
didn't he? Ooh.
He did. He's getting quick.
Right.
So, Ryder, how big are you?
I'm 6 foot 184.
6 foot 184. Man, you're gonna step right in there on that offensive line next year, aren't you?
I hope so.
I mean, if you're already beating Smart, on every play, look at you over there. He's like, I got you. Look at that. See that?
I'm actually really scared of Smart, but he's real nice to me sometimes.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Except for that opposing quarterback. Boy, I would not want to be the opposing quarterback. Well, you got anything else for these guys?
So y'all gonna move up next year? You need to hit the weight room.
Yes, sir, I do.
Let's see.
I'm just saying, you need to be big. Now, you might be tall, but you still need to put some more meat on you.
Those aren't
That's what
bad.
Garrett
I ain't
tells me all the
big.
time.
Huh?
I ain't big, and I'm still doing all right, I guess.
Yeah, but you ain't on the offensive line.
No. Well,
But you are playing linebacker.
I go against them. I go against them.
I know you do.
You just got to look through them and just shove them off. And
You got to just get after them. You got to work for it to be there.
I think he'll do all right.
I do too.
Christian, you got any closing comments?
Come out to Windthorst Friday. Be a great ball game.
You know, that's
If not, tune in.
If
There
not,
you go.
go ahead and tune in.
That's right.
to what channel? Don't mess up. Don't mess up.
I don't know.
You don't even know what it's called.
I'm sorry.
You didn't even research our show. We have like 72 million viewers.
I'm sorry. I haven't had my phone in like 44 days, okay?
44 days?
44?
Yeah.
Where's your dad at? I need to talk to him.
Oh, he just left for work.
That's got to be miserable for you. You want to borrow mine?
No, it's okay. That's all right.
I got all the cool stuff on mine, so
No, I'd probably get crucified.
I probably wouldn't want it back, would I?
I figured you'd have it down for hour and minute, 44 days.
So
6
how many-
hours and 45 minutes. I ain't seen my phone.
How many more days? You got left?
There ain't a set limit. It's whenever I start.
Are you sure they
doing it.
still have the phone?
At this point, I'm not even sure.
I know at this. I wasn't even paid for it at this point. I just cut it off.
I'm pretty sure that's what they did.
Save money at
You have a
least.
phone? You have a
I'm
phone?
smart.
Yeah, everybody in there has a phone.
Yeah, it's just me.
You don't want to tell us what happened?
No, let's not go down that road. Smart knows. Well, actually, everyone here knows.
I wouldn't tell either. It's nobody's business, is it?
No.
Just take care of business Friday night. How about that?
That's the business that we should be worried about.
Just go kick some. You're supposed to beep it. Go kick some. Do it again. Go kick some. That's awesome. I love it.
He loves his beeper.
Love it. All right, guys, let's give these two guys a big hand. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. Good luck, y'all.
Thank you.
Cruise on over to Superstop, conveniently located at the corner of California and Maine. It's your friendly neighborhood stop for all your needs. Fuel up with gas, grab a cold beer, ice, your favorite fountain drink, and a snacks galore. Jeff, Michelle, and the gang are here to serve you with a smile. But that's not all. Superstop is more than just a convenience store. We take pride in supporting our local community. So whether it's a quick pick-me-up, supplies on the go, or simply a warm greeting, Superstop has it all. Swing by today and experience the difference.
And we're back. Thank you
How
to
much time we got
Superstop.
left? How much time we got left?
20 minutes.
20 more minutes?
20 more minutes.
I've never seen these two boys in my life. I didn't know they were even on the Seymour team.
Well, you thought one of them was Isaac.
Did you? Well, he looks just like he's the one chasing my little niece around town. Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him
That's
there.
him.
Look at him. You think she's watching?
I hope not.
Would you like to put a? Would you like to put a little plug out?
Yeah.
Sweetie?
Give her
No, she
wink
got
at
that
her.
one. She got that.
She got.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we want to welcome Ruben Weldon, number 22,
6.
junior varsity stud, and over here we got DeMarcus Smith. He's 22.
He's 22.
He's junior varsity stud. So welcome, guys. So where do we start? We don't really talk to JV guys a whole lot, but that's pretty cool though. That's gonna be cool. So Thursday y'all played Haskell, same way, right? I think the outcome wasn't
Too good.
Wasn't too good.
So tell us a little bit about it. What I mean. I
Well,
didn't hear
our
it.
star quarterback, Keaton Anderson, got injured a week before playing Munster. So I had to play quarterback. And let's just not go down that way because we did not do too good as a team.
You'd rather receive the ball than throw it, huh?
Yes, I'd rather catch it and run it
That's
than
right.
throw it.
I didn't realize. I knew y'all mentioned the comment that he was hurt, but I didn't realize he was hurt to where he didn't play. So
Them Monster boys were pretty
Yes,
bad,
big.
weren't they?
Yes.
Golly. They
They were big. But I think we should talk about the Windthorst varsity in Seymour Var.
is Anderson back this week?
Oh yes,
He'll be
this
back.
week,
So you're
but
back and you're receiving.
I don't think I'm gonna play this week because I got injured too that game. But I might be back. I don't know though.
You got injured, hurt injured, or pride?
Hurt injured.
Okay.
So you got hurt? What'd you hurt?
My groin.
That's pretty sore.
It hurts.
I remember those days.
Well, I know.
Everyone
Mine
thinks
still
I'm
hurts
faking.
sometimes, I think.
Mine too.
That'll bother you forever.
Yeah, I know.
Just got to be tough like Billy and I. I mean, one time I played with only one arm.
Coach
They sewed
Murray.
it back on after the game.
We
That's how tough we were.
we were told if we lay on that field, we better have broken bones.
You know what the coach used to tell us? Blood makes the grass grow. I'm not exaggerating a bit on that. You'd have a cut and you'd be like, Coach, you'd say, get back in there. Blood makes the grass grow. I'm like,
My nose be bleeding, pouring down there, and I say, Coach, and he goes, "You're fine." I'm spitting it out.
we had a running back named Mark Peters. He was the uncle of the boy that graduated last year. And he was our running back, and he wore glasses just like Specs does on the varsity. And I don't care, every game, it would cut his nose right there, and blood would be running down his face. And he looked so mean because every football game he was bloody faced. So, but back in them days, it didn't matter. You could have blood all over.
Yeah,
didn't
they don't make you leave the field if you got blood
You didn't
all
leave
over
the
you back
field. You
then.
just kept going.
Like,
And there wasn't this turf field. Everything was grass or dirt or
dirt.
yeah. So.
Got infected. But no, now if they see an inch of blood, they take you out for like the next 3 plays.
Yeah.
What do you think about that,
Well, the
DeMarcus?
officials are supposed to do that. That's
Yeah.
part of their job.
What do you think about that?
Injuries,
Yeah. You got any?
just play through it. If you can't move, then yeah, take them out. But other than that, you should stay in the game.
Get after it. Play ball.
Yes, sir.
So how old are you, DeMarcus? Freshman,
good.
sophomore?
I'm a freshman.
No, you're freshman age. I mean, you're a freshman. Both of you are freshmen.
Yes,
sir.
So what did you think about the game last week against Haskell?
It was pretty good. I wish we had Keaton. He's good on defense and offense. They were a running team, and we needed a linebacker like Keaton to help us out. We needed not saying Ruby couldn't throw, but we needed a QB that knew their reads. But other than that, they weren't even that. I'm not gonna say they weren't good, but we've played better.
Was it 16-0 or something? It wasn't.
Yeah,
real
16.
bad.
It wasn't like they blew y'all out.
That
or
wasn't bad.
anything,
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you bring Anderson in and y'all easily score.
Yes.
The-
We got
you
in
know,
the red
just-
zone like 8 times, but we couldn't score.
Couldn't get it in.
Oh gosh,
So who
that's frustrating, isn't it?
on the JV? Do y'all have like a head coach? Like who takes care of the JV?
Coach Jones.
Justin Jones.
He's our offense, and Coach Casteja is our defense.
So Coach Jones is the main
He's
guy
the
on the
offense,
JV.
yeah.
Y'all like Coach Jones?
I haven't
He's
met
funny.
him. I don't guess.
No, we've never had him.
I love Coach Jones.
No, Coach Anderson.
Well, we
is
don't
funny.
do the halftime
I
stuff.
love Coach Anderson.
Y'all like who?
Coach Anderson.
Yeah,
Basketball
we do
coach.
too. We make Coach Anderson.
So you're a basketball player, right?
Baseball. I like baseball.
Baseball is
more.
your number one sport.
Yeah.
DeMarcus,
Football.
just football.
Football and track and a little bit of baseball.
I bet by the time I bet by the time you're a junior, I bet you're going to be a handful.
Hope
I
so.
mean, is that your plan?
Yes, sir.
I mean, maybe next year, but at least by your junior year.
Yes, sir.
You lift a lot of weights?
You need to.
You don't. It's not your number one.
I lift from time to time. I lifted a lot over the summer, but during the school year, not really.
How tall are you?
Like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, because I don't know you personally. I know this hoodlum over here, but
I wonder how.
I don't know. You tell me how.
Brylan Dawkins.
What about her?
That's how you know me.
So, you and I talked one day at Vita Auto Parts. We still got that goal for next year when you want to beat your brother out in the backfield. Remember we were in there one day and I had you mixed up with your brother and you said, no, I'm
He told us that last year. He's going to beat him out this year.
Well, yeah.
Wait,
'cause-
what?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you said you was going to beat your brother
You've
out.
told me that
Running
before.
back.
I told Isaac too, and
But he's a junior, right? Your brother's a junior?
Yeah.
So next year when he's a senior, you'll be a sophomore.
Yeah.
So y'all going to both be in the backfield?
he's not in the backfield no more. They
Isaac's
moved him to
a
slot.
slot.
Isaac
yeah.
switched to receiver.
And then we got a
Yeah, but
running back.
How old Specs?
Sophomore.
So they will all be back. But we're losing David, so you could take David's spot.
I'm going to.
Well,
I could take it right now. I'll be listening.
Look at I said I can take it right now.
No, I'm joking.
That's
David's
Hollywood,
crazy.
Boy. That's Hollywood.
But on a scout team, we can clamp up anyone on VAR.
We are a pretty good scout team.
Yeah, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all give them something to look at.
Especially
That's
Braden.
good.
Well, that is good. I mean, that makes them even better to get prepared for the next week. You should be good.
Yeah, I picked Braden off 3 times. It's tough.
You picked him off 3 times. He hadn't thrown 3 interceptions all year long, and you got 3 on him, dude.
It's straps.
Hey, can we take a selfie together? Yeah.
I'm ready. No,
I'll put it on my Snapchat. Ask me if anybody knows who this dude is. I'm getting an important call. Sorry.
He's an important man.
yeah.
So DeMarcus, did I ask you what position you play?
Running back and linebacker.
Another linebacker.
Yes, sir.
So, in practice, are y'all allowed to? I mean, hit the guy. I mean, you're allowed to tackle the
It's basically full contact in practice.
with the varsity.
No, we can't tackle him.
It's
Yeah, we
just
can't
wrap,
tackle.
wrap
yeah,
up.
we
It's a wrap up. You're not supposed to drive them into the
Well,
ground.
technically, we can do that.
We get
but-
drove into the ground every time
Yeah,
on
so-
offense.
So when we're on defense, we don't want to make the varsity too mad. So we when they're running to us, we hop out of the way and then slap them. We yeah, eat that, right? And then they'll get all mad. And then when we go to offense, and
They're
they just
killing us.
tackle us to the ground, and then we'll stand up and yeah, I ate that.
I hate that. That's good. I like that. I like that.
I don't know. I love scout team though.
Scout team is really fun.
It's
Well,
an
that's-
experience. So
Who was it we had first to talk about? They had the checklist. Was it who was it had the checklist? Marcus. He, whatever many Lammy people who said, and you said they didn't many people on JV, and he said, well, some of them are on there 2 or 3 times. That's probably you, Ruben.
Wait, what is that? I'm not going.
I've been hit by Marcus before.
He said
Doesn't
I had a
feel good.
checklist who I was going to hit if my freshman's coming in.
Hey, he never hit me. I'm
So
too
which-
fast for him.
Oh yeah.
So which one of y'all know the most?
Out of what?
Out of what?
Just the most, in general. Are you pretty smart? Are
oh,
you smarter than him?
He's probably
not
good at
smarter
reading.
than
I'm
him.
good at math.
I would take honors.
Well, I'll just look
That's
at him and I'll
higher.
ask. So is Marcus Roberson, everything good with him? I mean, he didn't play last week, right?
Well, they mentioned him
know.
earlier, so I meant to ask him when I forgot.
I forgot to ask if he's back.
I think he is back.
I don't think.
Neither one of y'all know.
Not fully though. I
I'm
don't
gonna
think he's
be
gonna
honest.
play
I
the whole
don't
game.
think he is.
Back there, Will,
Yeah,
he's
he's
giving us
back.
the thumbs up. He's back. I figured he was.
But
gonna
he
be back.
doesn't play he's not a starter. I don't think anymore.
Oh.
I think he's second team because of his leg.
I
But
tell you
I don't
one
know.
thing.
You
Well,
can't have me. I'm JV.
Garrett mentioned his name a while ago about being on the front line stopping them, so I figured maybe he's back.
If I was y'all's
I don't know.
age, and I was on the Seymour Panthers and I was fixing to play Windthorst for district championship, I'd have to be in the hospital to not be on that football field playing. I mean, I'd have to just be dude, you can't
Especially without being for district.
for district championship. So
Bro, we're gonna whip Windthorst.
Yeah, we're gonna. After last year, we gotta beat him this year.
I know this kid Brock Belcher. He plays on our AAU squad.
is he the?
He's the quarterback.
He's the quarterback, so he's your age, right? You know him.
Yes.
I know him, and yeah. He's
Well,
not
well,
going nowhere.
Well, tell us a little bit about him since you know him. I mean, you might be the
Um,
best person to talk about him.
He's bigger than most 14-year-olds you might see. Well, he's 15, but he's bigger than you might see.
Taller, right?
Yeah. No,
He's even thick.
he is massive because he drinks 2 gallons of water a day, and he
He
lives.
don't drink 2 gallons of milk.
Think he drinks milk.
I don't know.
He
In
lives
Windthorst.
in Windthorst.
He
That's
might
all
drink-
around there's dairies.
He might drink beer too, or
Oh,
something. I don't know.
probably. I don't know.
Oh yeah, they all Germans too.
They're Germans, so they eat sausage and drink beer and milk.
That's it. We're going to eat sausage and drink beer on we go next week.
We're drinking beer.
I don't care.
Oh.
We can. They probably got it in the.
Concession stand.
No,
on
it's-
draft.
It's probably up there in the press box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the coolers.
So keep telling us about the Belcher. So
I know that he is quick, with his decisions, and he's smart. So I don't want to say the wrong thing, but
do you think he's the real deal, or do you think they just haven't played anybody that's really
He is pretty good.
exceptional? He's pretty good. Do you think he's
well,
good?
for a freshman going up first year
Mm-hmm.
on varsity, I think he's doing all right. like he's like averaging like 300 or something. But I don't know. I haven't seen the stats.
He's pretty fast.
But it's just, I don't know. He just throws the ball up and the dude catches it. That's all they do.
He's got 7-foot receivers.
Yeah. So.
He has a good arm, though. For his accuracy, I don't think it's that good. But just throwing a fade up to tall guys like that.
Remember just jumping up and getting it.
Yeah.
As long as he can get the ball in their location, they usually reach around and get it.
Yeah.
So are they on the secondary and the defense too, or them tall guys? Or they? Do y'all know?
I don't know. I've never.
I meant to
watched
ask Hagen that too.
So David's going to have to play a good ball game at that safety.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to have to go up with them and defend them.
Yeah.
I know our corners. Who are our corners?
Brayson and
Brayson
I
and
think Leighton.
Leighton.
Leighton. Yeah. So Brayson's pretty tall, but
Yeah.
Leighton's not quite as tall, is he?
I think he's like 5'11".
He's about
5'10".
as tall. He's a good hitter.
He's a hard
He's a
hitter.
real hard hitter.
And who's the other safety?
Isaac, Hagen. And
That's right. David.
David, yeah.
So Windthorst has just lost to Bunster and Bremen, but Bremen. But they're pretty good, aren't they? Bigger
Bremon's-
school?
Yeah, they're ranked. They're in.
Are they 3A or
No, they're
2A?
big school 2A.
Big school 2A.
Yeah, they're like 5th or 7th or something. So
I couldn't remember who when they played Henrietta real close. But
they barely beat Henrietta.
then barely beat our city. I kind of like Garrett Smart's little plan. You know, Arch City beat 1-1. They smoked Electra, beat Haskell by 1, smoked Haskell, and they beat Windthorst by 1.
Think about that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. He's a pretty smart guy.
Pretty smart.
Smart.
Yeah. So
So y'all played this kid last year. Was he that quarterback last year against 8th grade?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it was.
Bremen's 2A Division 2, same as us.
Oh, they are?
Max Pro's got them ranked 9 and us 7, so they're just two ranks past us or behind us on the Max Preps ranking.
so they beat y'all last year, didn't they?
Yeah.
Wasn't bad though.
No,
was
it
it?
was bad.
No,
bad.
they killed them.
They
It was
killed
like
us.
38-0.
Yeah.
So is that
In all-
what's going to happen Friday or Thursday night? Or was that kid that good that maybe without him y'all can take them?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Thursday when y'all play them.
This Thursday.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna be able to take them.
Yeah, we're gonna beat them. I know that for a fact. Unless we're not locked in, like Coach Jones says. But I think we got 'em.
You got to get out there and execute. If you're not executing, you ain't gonna win nothing.
I think we can.
The
We
main
will.
thing you got to do is you got to wrap up. I think across the board, varsity, JV, we struggle on tackling. I mean, we go in there and we kind of lean into them and hit them, and we think we're going to get help.
He's just supposed to
You
fall.
know, you gotta wrap up and hold on when you put those.
Or they reach in there and then one guy's got them, the other one's just watch. Well, go ahead and hit him. That's the best time to hit somebody. You know what I mean?
Did you do that?
As somebody usually always says, violence. That's how you use your violence right there.
I mean, I've
gang
heard that word a time or
tackle,
two.
yeah, I've heard it a few times. Gang tackle, but I've seen a lot of them like sidestep and try to tackle with your arm. You can't do that. Most big guys will run right through that.
Yeah.
5
So,
minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've got another place to be that'll give you time if you want to ask him some questions. You know where I got to go.
I got it.
I got that.
Look at that. Look at
I
that.
got that one.
They're wanting that answer.
I got that one.
Y'all want to do speed questions?
They want to do them.
Okay.
Hey,
I don't do speed questions
Weldon.
with. Maybe I have time to do all of y'all.
Just ask them, we'll all three answer each one.
Okay,
All
y'all
right,
can.
bet that.
gotta go.
Wait, are we all answering like one?
Yeah.
All right, bet that.
I'll go first.
Yeah, all right.
Who's going first?
DeMarcus. then
DeMarcus.
me, and then Ryder.
Then you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to the show.
Welcome back, Ryder.
Thank you for having me.
All right, y'all ready? Let's get ready to iron speed questions. It's gonna be for all three of y'all. Remember, full name.
DeMarcus Smith.
Ryder Edward Wilden.
Ruben Wilden.
School classification.
Freshman.
Freshman.
Ryder.
Oh, Ryder said he wasn't here when y'all talked about that. Favorite class and teacher.
Coach Ryder.
Miss Campos.
Miss Finley.
Who's that?
The English teacher for the freshmen and juniors.
Another English. Y'all do know that Miss Campos is leading the favorite teacher spot.
I would believe so.
Yeah,
And I just added one more.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't even have her in any classes.
So she's going to be your favorite teacher.
She already is.
Okay. Favorite food?
Ribs.
Ribs.
Cheeseburger, plain and dry.
Plain, nothing on it?
Nothing on it.
No mustard, no ketchup, no mayonnaise, no nothing?
No, nothing on it.
Ryder, good gosh. This guy, he's got. Oh,
Jock boy.
I'm telling you. Favorite college team?
Oregon.
The big O. Ohio State.
Alabama.
Wait. Can I change mine?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I did not mean to say that. Colorado State is my favorite team ever.
Prime time.
No. I don't know anyone from there.
Colorado State.
Yes.
Colorado State?
Wait.
Are you saying Colorado?
University. Yes.
You talking about because Dion's there,
Yeah,
right?
No, it's Travis Hunter. I don't know who Dion is.
Yeah, whatever.
I watched Travis.
I do like Travis Hunter. He's
I
pretty
watched him
bad.
like all through high school or all through middle school.
Man,
His high school videos.
That's so crazy that he's playing both ways in college.
Yeah.
That is crazy. All right. Favorite pro team? Any sport?
I don't know. Come back.
Baseball.
No, what's your favorite team?
Oh, team. Only because I play with them on Madden. It is the Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins?
Miami Dolphins, because I can throw it up to Tyreek Hill and he catches it.
There's another good receiver on there, too.
Yeah.
The
Jalen
Rams.
Waddle.
Yeah.
The Rams.
The Rams.
I'm not a bandwagon, but I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Oh,
Oh, my God. No.
Super Bowl is what I'm saying.
That's right. There you go. Okay. Football, basketball, baseball.
Football.
Baseball.
Football.
All right. Favorite music?
Country.
Can I look him up? Come back.
No, John. How you say it? Genre.
I like some jazz.
Oh, rap.
Rap. There you go.
Gotta get lit.
Classic country.
Classic country. Old school, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy. Favorite vehicle brand? Y'all don't drive yet, so y'all don't.
We all drive.
Oh.
Not legally, though.
Not
yeah,
legally.
if anybody from the officers are watching, they didn't say that. Okay, go ahead.
Ford. Sorry, bud.
Ford.
I don't know any other cars. Besides the Mercedes, and those are tiny.
Actually.
I see people die in those.
Y'all do know Coach Lloyd's favorite car, don't y'all?
Oh,
Lamborghini?
Kia.
Oh, no, that's a Lamborghini.
That's right. It is the Lamborghinis. All right. Strangest thing you've ever eaten?
those little shells. They have like the moving things in them. I don't know what they're called.
Oysters?
I think that's it.
Little slimy little things inside of them? Yeah.
A kidney.
Calamari.
A kidney. What'd you want to be when you grow up when you was little?
An airline pilot.
That's good job.
I wanted to be an MLB star. I wanted to be a on the
cowboy.
show.
Cowboy?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you were the ruler of the world, who's your top advisor?
Ruben.
Can I have more than? Can I just say it's the quad?
The quad.
The quads.
The quad.
The quad. That's all I'm gonna say. It's the quad. It's gonna be right there.
Think about that. Probably David Charo.
Yeah. He'll have to ask what country.
Africa, because he's black.
What food do you most not like?
I don't like peas.
Peas?
So
Olives.
nasty.
Olives?
Yes.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
And ketchup, but that's not a food. So I hate ketchup.
Same twin.
All right. Pineapples on pizza.
No.
Never tried it, so I don't know.
No.
I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna say no then
Okay.
too.
What food represents Texas?
Steak.
Macaroni.
Steak.
If you were famous, what would be your stage name?
I don't know. Double D.
Double D.
I be killing 4978.
R. Willie V2.
Y'all put a lot of thought in them names, I'm telling you. If you had a movie about you, who would play you?
Myself.
Isaac Weldon.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
There you go. Good one. All right. One item you can't live without. Don't say phone.
My tablet.
Food.
The trio.
Did what?
The trio.
Oh. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
It's smushed between two pieces of bread.
That's a sandwich.
That is a sandwich.
No.
That's a sandwich.
Do you ever get in trouble in school and what for? All three of y'all got a long quiz on this one, probably, don't y'all? We got time for this?
Talking, tardy, and because Ruben likes to get me in trouble.
I do not like to get him in trouble.
Yes, you
We
do.
are just,
It's 10 packs.
we're not mature enough yet because we have a middle schooler's thought right now.
Yeah.
We're getting it fixed though.
Oh, y'all working on it?
Hey, we haven't gotten in trouble
It's been a while. Yeah.
We haven't gotten in trouble in a day.
At least for the week.
At least for the, oh no,
It's
I
just
got in
Monday.
trouble
You know it's
last
just
week.
Monday.
I got in trouble last week.
Mine's probably fighting.
Sorry, missed out. I wasn't
You want to
trying.
control that.
Yes, I'm working on it.
All right. If you were granted 3 wishes, what would they be?
Or 3 more wishes. And then I'd wish for all the money, 7 Lamborghinis, and #1 DB in the nation.
That's 4.
I asked for 3 more wishes.
So you
Thank
got more
first one.
wishes.
All right. I wish to be in the MLB, and then to
Wish canceled.
okay, fine then. I wish to be very wealthy enough that you don't ever run out of money and you can spend whatever you want. So that's my #1 wish. #2 wish is to have a very, very massive house with many cars and a pool and a basketball court.
That's 3.
No, that's 1.
That's still part of the big house.
And then my last and final wish is to never grow old.
Facts.
Yeah, that's a good wish. Should have thought of that.
Stay young forever, have all the money, and have the hottest wife in the world.
Margaret Robbie.
All right. Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
You believe in them?
No.
Yes, the Top Hat Man. I could have sworn I saw it. I swore. I was playing Xbox at night, and I look, and I swear it was right there. But I didn't take a good enough look because I went under the covers.
The Top Hat Man?
Yes.
Like from Monopoly guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
like that. He's creepy though.
No, I don't believe in ghosts, and I haven't seen one.
Yeah, that yours probably lack of sleep.
I don't know what I was doing.
You were hallucinating. You didn't see a ghost.
I got scared though.
Steak, seafood, or pasta?
Steak.
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 If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Strength.
To read people's minds.
Laser vision.
Coke, Sprite, Dr. Pepper. What's your favorite drink?
Sprite. Actually, Gatorade. It's football season.
Water.
There you go.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Good job. Favorite high school mascot?
Seymour Panthers.
Albany Lions. No, Seymour Panthers.
Yeah, some more Panthers.
All right, who's going to win the 2023 2A2 District 7 champs?
Panthers.
Tough one. Seymour Panthers.
It's gonna be a tough one. It's a long way from now, but I'm thinking. God. Seymour Panthers.
All right, thank you all for having us on here.
Are we out of
It
time?
was very fun.
We're out of time. All right. Thank y'all guys. We enjoyed it.
Love you, Coach Lloyd.
Love you, Coach Jones. And
Love you, Coach
Anderson.
Fabula.
I
Even though
love
you yell
all
at
my
me.
coaches.
I did not drop those balls. Keep